Hey, welcome to this Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts gameplay video. If you love the era of naval warfare where castles of steel ruled the waves, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Hey, welcome. It's time to play some Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Today we're going to do another Naval Academy battle because I got just about enough time to do that today. And we're going to do, where is it? There can be only one. Great. So we're playing Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts by Highlander Rules. So we're going to create a battleship, 1940s technology based on the legendary Iowa class and send it to combat against its mighty foe, a battleship resembling the Yamato class. The enemy might retreat if overwhelmed, so speed and radar will be very important aspects for your design. So we've got 150 million to play with, and we can take a boost technology or more funds. Well, I've already got a battleship built. And I've taken her out and had a good time with her 2 or 3 times. In fact, her first incarnation started the game, closed within, over the horizon type shooting, fired 1 6-gun salvo, and I get the message, warship has sunk due to structural damage. So apparently from over the horizon, we dropped the weapon right into or dropped I should say, projectile right into a magazine and blew her up. I was like, oh man, I wish I was videoing this now. It was so sweet. Hasn't been so easy since then. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and put a cut in the video now and hit the start button 2 or 3 times until I get an American flag on the design, because I want to take the USS Louisiana out to play today. Why the Louisiana? Because that's where I was born, where I'm from. So hang on, I'll be back in just a moment with the USS Louisiana. Okay, took a bunch of restarts, but eventually we got that nice, pretty American flag in there so we can have the USS Louisiana. Now, she's just more than 68,000 tons, good for 30.5 knots, mini bulkheads. She's got all kinds of great propulsion things, although I am tempted to back some of this down to get her some anti-torpedo protection because she doesn't have any. Yes, we are sandboxing this big time. Anti-flood. Yeah, that's just not worth changing. Heavy shells, increased ammo shells, TNT explosive, electrical turrets, semi-auto reloading. The best rangefinder I could get, the best radar we could get, 16-inch belt, 9.2-inch belt extended, 8.2-inch deck, 4-inch deck extended, 16-inch conning tower, 16-inch turret, 8-inch turret top, and 6-inch secondaries. Now I have to admit, I am tempted to back this off enough to get a bit better deck extended, but boy, deck extended is really, really expensive stuff. Really, really difficult. And secondaries, you could spend that all day long and not get any armor to move around. So you get into this thing where you want to close, but you don't want to close because you don't want your belt extended to get hammered. But if you take long-range shots, the deck extended, the plunging fire can really cause you trouble, blah, blah, blah. It's the beauty of trying to figure out how to design these things and what do you want to do. Anyway, let's take a look at her guns. 18-inch guns, all right? 3 times 3 18-inch guns, because if there's anything I've learned from Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, that is bring big guns. She's got a bunch of 5-inch guns because even though I have been taking advantage of the sandbox thing, I just couldn't bring myself not to put secondary guns on her. And she doesn't have any torpedoes, although I think we might be able to fit them on. I don't know. Strangely enough, nothing in the bow. But I think, other than the fact that it costs too much, we can actually put deck-mounted torpedo launchers on her. I think we're going to skip that. Anti-torpedo 1 just begs to save money somewhere. Like we got it there. How about that? No. I have played against these guys, and they have brought torpedoes. It's a tough call. It's where do you give up the protection? Standard shells. Well, how about that? Standard shells are expensive, or heavy shells are expensive. Oh, 18-inch shells are awfully big. Let's just go with standard shells and increase and a little bit of anti-torp. Anyway, so what do you say we go ahead and get the USS Louisiana out there and find out what happens? All right, well, it's got problems still, but who cares? Against the Spanish. All right. Ooh, it's a good day. +5, +2.5, plus. Wow. Oh, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Let's bring her around. The game is gorgeous. Let's see, Control Shift Alt Z. And select somewhere other than right there. And do a screenshot because it's just very pretty. And oh, can't get the mouse pointer out of it. All right, well, enough of this. Enough of this. We didn't come here to look at pretty pictures. Whoa. But I did come here to screw up steering while I took the pretty pictures. All right, let's. Whoa, 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 sweetie. Got to keep up with you. All right. She should be pretty much on course now. We're shooting. Wow, it's a lot of guns. All right, well, stuff got serious now. Let's go ahead and bring the aft turret online because she sure enough is bringing all those turrets on. Look at the secondary guns. I'm not sure if I recognize those turrets. Whew. That was rude, right in the face. "17-inch. She's dangerous. First blood to her, I believe. Oh, we hit her. She just hit us harder. Yeah, we got a hit. Bounce. Another dangerous hit. "17-inchers, huh? That's exciting." Boy. We've hit her a couple times, and she's hit us really hard. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Thump, 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 thump. And, Lord, look at the rounds coming in. She's hitting us more consistently than we're hitting her. We're shooting 9 guns to 12, although we seem to have dinged that turret. Thump, 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 thump. Clearly she's hitting us more consistently than we're hitting her. We haven't identified her yet, so it's kind of hard to say. Yeah, I think she's hitting us. It just may be the number of guns advantage, I don't know. She's got that many 17-inch guns, she's bound to be... she may be slow and heavily armored, I don't know. Yeah, see all the hits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like she's hitting us 3 to 1. Still haven't identified her. We're getting pounded. Let's just look at this. We're getting hits. But yeah, she's getting about 3 to 1. That cannot stand. Tagged her that time. That time we got 3, 4 hits. Woof. But they're not very effective. Yeah, we're getting hurt. We're getting hurt. Yeah, we think she's a heavy cruiser. Right. Ooh, good hit that time. 3 hits. We may have turned this around. 18-inch hits seem to be ringing in on her now. Try to stay angled to her. Oof, oof. Try to keep showing this angle. Yeah, we're ahead on damage now, for sure. Try to make sure that belt armor stays at an angle to her. Of course, she's doing the same. Oh no, she's turning away. Is she deciding to run? I think she's decided she's had it. Well, we did ring her chimes. We have yet to identify her. Ouch. Yeah, we have now. Let's see. Santissima Trinidad. She doesn't have any torpedoes. That's a good thing. And she is at 57 flotation. We are at 72. Advantage, Louisiana. She's making 20 knots. Let's turn that down a bit. Turn into her and close up. See if we can do her in. Nice hit. That was a nice couple of hits. Then she paid us back. Oh, did you see it? Did you see it? When you get hits, you see a glow in the armor. That's sweet. Let's see what she looks like. Oh yeah, she's taking a pounding. Oh, and 13-inch armor? Yeah, she's in trouble. Yes, yes, she's in trouble. That's heartbreaking. I just can't stand it. Of course, we haven't pulled her teeth. She's still hurting us. %47 chance to hit, 32 for her. Thank God she's down to shooting what appears to be 6 guns to us, including our 8-inch guns. Alright, 47% chance to hit. See the beautiful ricochets. Nobody's taking any flotation damage. You don't have to worry about torpedoes. Ouch. Nobody's taking any fire control damage. Yet. Yet. They're taking 8-inch hits. Boom, big hits. What kind of range we got going here? 16.7 kilometers. Just for fun, switch to AG. All right, well, still significantly in the lead, but that could change every time the shot falls. Thump. Oh, that was some good hits there. That was some good hits. Looks like we're well out of 5-inch range. Clearly well in 8-inch range because they're falling down around us all the time. Oh, oh, oh. 29% chance. Oh no, we've taken fire control. No, we've taken. That was steering damage, right? Now, conning tower. We shall affect our fire control. What can you do? You don't come to play without getting beat up. I still can't get over how pretty it is. Look, did you see it? Right there. That beautiful glow. That beautiful glow when a round hits. The armor glows. Right there, right there. And that ricochet. Lordy. Lordy. Come on now. We're still in the green here. 16 kilometers. We got about a 5-knot overtake now, 4 or 5 knots. Chance to hit. 35%. She's still dangerous. And we're still conning tower damage. Can't seem to get a really devastating hit. I'll go back and let the AI, the HI, let the AI select the ammo. It ought to know better than me. Ooh! There's a couple of good hits, but her structural damage just doesn't seem to be going up. Still well outside of 5-inch range, although as if the 5 inches would make any difference. We are into significant structural damage range now. Boom. Boom. She seems to be firing one turret only. Looks like this aft super firing turret is done, or at least currently done. %, chance. We've got a 50% advantage, but she's still hitting us. Look at this. Makes my rear end pucker. Ah, 45% chance an entire salvo fails to connect. Alright, let's speed her up a little bit. Ouch! Damage main gun. 48 to 31. 49. We should be ringing her chimes. We just can't seem to lay a hand. We're probably hitting and ricocheting. 13-inch, 3.8 to 13. We're at 4.4 to 16. Bigger guns, better armor, and we can't put her down. Ships are really tough in this current iteration. They seem to get to a certain point, especially when you're getting hit on currently or previously damaged sections, and you just can't seem to add to the joy. Down to 18 knots. see if we can. Let's see if we can get that aft turret in the game. Not yet. Not yet. Big bounce. Got a hit that time. Not yet. Be nice if we had some kind of indicator to tell us when we could, you know, what course to steer. Get those guns in the game. Yeah, they're in now. Yep, they're in now. Now we're hitting her hard. Still can't seem to finish her off. She's just too well protected, even as relatively lightly armored as she. Oh, there was some good hits. You see, those numbers didn't change. All right. There's some good hits, but again, the numbers didn't change. We'll just keep doing this, maybe while we still got ammo. And we still got some ammo. Maybe we can get a little bit better plunging fire thing going here by letting this range open. Little change. Man, we're throwing 3 times shells. And heavier. There we go. But even that didn't change those numbers. Look at the damage. It's beautiful. So much better than what it used to be. Wham, there's a hit that she just doesn't care about. Yeah, I'm beginning to think I'm just going to have to turn into her. Just don't seem to be able to get just bouncing. She's actually damaging us more in terms of our structural damage than we're damaging her. Alright, well, we still got ammo. These big ships are tough. And we keep hitting her, like I said, on previously damaged sections. And that just doesn't seem... You would think that you'd be plunging through these damaged sections more. Getting deeper hits. And we're closing back up into her 8-inch range. Alright. And once again, we begin to close. Can't seem to push her below 26%. Really makes you wonder if standing off at range was a better idea. Ooh, there was a nice hit, but look, it didn't change anything. That was actually a couple of nice hits. Man, what's a guy to do? We're pounding her. We can't put her down. There's a couple of hits. And hits again. All right, let's do something. Let's turn the fire off. And we just close as quickly as we can for a little bit here. Making 25 knots. She's making 18. We ought to be closing the range. She's not responding. Oh, this is going to be kind of boring. All right, tell you what we'll do. Put a cut in this and let's close her up, and I'll be back in just a moment once either she's begun firing at us again or we've got a significant change in our range. Back in a moment. Well, okay, she's opened fire on us again. We've closed to 13.2 kilometers. See if we can actually do something to her now. Though I don't think we're almost at 5-inch range. And once again, we're just bouncing off of her. Let's fling some HE at her. That actually hurt her. She went from 26 to 25. Kilometers. A couple of good hits. 22. All right, we may have come up with the answer. Yeah, we hurt her. And there's a bunch of hits, although didn't change her structural damage. That time it did. Started belting extended penetration, bunch big hits. That look now she's flooding. Wham! All right. Oh, the 5 inches are now adding to the carnage. Tink, 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 tink. I'd say the 5 inches are of no consequence, but they make a lot of cute noise. I think we can finish her now. Yeah, some big hits there. Flotation's getting worse, although I suspect she'll control it. Oh, some good structural hits. And the flotation's getting worse. We may have come up with the solution. close the range by 5 or 6 kilometers and hit her with HE. Yeah, she's flooding. Her structural. She's taking steering damage. Fire control damage. She's on fire. She's flooding. The 5-inch, of course, are just bouncing. She's still talking back, though. Oh. Good thing we got a lot of ammo left because it's just taking a bunch to finish her off. More flooding. Is that what I just saw? Not sure. Looks like she's got the flooding under control. Lord, they're tough. The ships are just tough. Got a 100% chance to hit. Those hits just did not seem to make any difference. What happens when we switch to auto? No kidding. The HE's doing more damage. 16% structural. She's in trouble. Here it comes. Yep. HE is hitting her harder, although it's still a ways from finishing her. And she's got the flooding under control. Down to 14 knots. Ouch! She's still fighting back. Big hits, but no real change. At some point, you would think, okay, tiny change. At some point you would think that these multiple hits would just do her in, but she just doesn't want to give up. These ships are really tough. %. Thank God we saved some ammo. She is... I mean, we are right on top of her. And the 5-inchers are ringing in there. They're just having it out. Let's get that aft turret in the game. I think we're getting little tiny 5-inch hits. Yeah, she's unhappy now. Well and truly unhappy now. It's starting to tell. Let's see if I can get a full screen shot here. That is so sweet. Look at the beautiful silhouette. boom, bam, bang, bang. I'm loving this game. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And she's done. Well, there can be only one. When you play by Highlander rules, that's what happens. Hey, I appreciate you watching. I can't tell you how much I really do appreciate the comments. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And again, if you don't like what you're seeing, go ahead and hit that dislike if you want to. But by God, please tell me what it is, and maybe I can do something about it. In any case, one thing's a fact. I'll see you again here real soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of very young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button and please share and comment. See you again soon.